I think I got it. You know how A-Rod and Barry Bonds are training together? What if we made a trailer for a movie that explains the real reason that they're hanging out? This is what I'm thinking. We open on a secret government office full of secret government officials, and they're talking about Deflategate and the Patriots and that whole controversy, and they devise a plan that they're going to send 2 men undercover as equipment managers with the team to collect evidence and prove that the Patriots are cheaters. And so then one guy in the office is like, but who do we have a ton of dirt on that also knows a lot about deflated balls? Boom, smash cut to A-Rod and Barry Bonds, and they're at a batting cage, like swinging bats and like doing baseball stuff. And then all of a sudden, like, woo, woo, surrounded by cops, like cops everywhere. And they're like, get on the ground. And they get on the ground and they arrest them and they bring them down to the station. And they sit them in that room that you always see on TV with like the one table and the squeaky light that hangs over the, and they're like, you got 2 options, boys. Number 1, you go to jail for life. Or number 2, you're becoming ball boys. And then we cut to the tunnel at Gillette Stadium at Pat's practice, and we see 2 unrecognizable guys walking out. They're ball boys, and the music's like bam, 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 and it's like slow motion, and they're walking out like they're a huge deal. Guess who it is? It's A-Rod and Barry Bonds, but with crazy prosthetics, like a fake nose and like colored contacts and like a ton of makeup. Did you see White Chicks? So then yada, 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 the movie happens, like all the movie stuff, like probably a love story and like definitely a couple explosions and fire. But like basically over the time that they're spending with the Patriots, the 2 of them learn that the Patriots are actually really great guys. Like Vince Wilfork saves some lady from a car accident, and Bill Belichick never smiles, sure, but that's because he gave all of his smiles to sick children in the hospital. And also, Aaron Hernandez is innocent. So then we cut to like the pivotal scene, right? It's the Super Bowl. And our ball boys are staked out, they're watching the game balls, they're hidden somewhere, keeping a very watchful eye. And all of a sudden, Bill Belichick comes in, and he hovers over the balls, and they see him stick something in it. And so the 2 of them are like, this is it. This is our evidence. But then they see that he's sticking in a thing that measures the PSI because he wants to make sure the balls are perfect. And conveniently, he says under his breath, I want to make sure these balls are right because my boys can win without having to cheat. So the ball boys are like, oh my God, they're not cheaters at all. They've been innocent all along. And then Barry, the smarter of the 2, obviously, is like, we should have known Bill Belichick didn't have any tricks up his sleeves. Because he doesn't have sleeves. So then later, right before the game starts, they're about to wheel the balls out on the field. And they come up on the balls and they see someone else hunched over the table. And they're like, excuse me, who are you? What are you doing? And the guy turns around. It's the cop that arrested them at the beginning of the movie. And they're like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm almost done deflating these balls, get ready to bring them out on the field. And they're like, what are you talking about? We saw Bill checking the balls. The Patriots aren't cheating. And the guy's like, of course they're not. Don't you think I know that? Who do you think's been framing them all these years? It's been us. I hate the Patriots. Everyone hates the Patriots. Now hurry up and do your part. Why do you think we hired you? You're 2 people who aren't afraid to cheat. And A-Rod and Barry Bonds at this point have gone through this whole character development. They're different people now. And they're like, we're not going to let you get away with this. We're going to tell everybody that you guys set this up. And the guy looks them right in the eye and goes, oh yeah? Who's going to believe you? You're A-Rod and Barry Bonds. So Barry Bonds jumps on the guy and like boom, 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 kicks his ass, like totally beats him up. And then A-Rod and him go to save the day. But they look, and in the kerfuffle, in the melee, the pumpy air needle thing smashed on the ground. It's broken. They have no way to fill the balls back up with air. And so they look at each other and they're just like, we failed. We failed this great organization. This is not the Patriot way. We can't help them. But then they realize the tools they needed have been inside them all along. And they pull the steroid needles out of their asses and they use them to pump the balls back up with air, and then the balls go out on the field, they save the day, the Patriots win the Super Bowl, wah! everybody goes crazy, amazing, end of the movie. Ready for the best part? The title. Incog-cheeto. You don't, I mean, we don't have to, we could do a different, like what about PE deflation or undercover sluggers? I mean, we could really go any way with it, but that's what's awesome about it. There's so many opportunities. What do you guys think?
Or we could just make a bunch of jokes about balls.
Yes, I love that. Let's do that.